ingredients. We have to get some milk and some heavy cream and some vanilla extract. The rest of the ingredients I do have at home, so we will continue there. Okay, welcome back. We're finally back home with all of our ingredients, so let's get started. We are going to be making the creme caramel for today. These are all the ingredients that we need. We have 1 cup of milk, half a cup of heavy cream, 4 eggs, some salt, and some vanilla, as well as some sugar for our custard. We are going to go ahead and get started with our base. We have to go ahead and start with high heat. I have half a cup of sugar with 2 tablespoons of water here. And what we have to go ahead and do is just keep on mixing it until we get a caramel base. We just don't want to over mix it because then the caramel ends up turning really brown and does not taste sweet at all. Okay, here is our caramel sauce. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Okay, I need you to hold this. And you're gonna follow me. You're gonna follow me to our molds. Now we're going to go ahead and pour this into our molds.
Ooh la la.
started with our custard. Come over here. You can just like do it like an overhead. We are going to start off with 2 eggs.
Okay.
And we have to go ahead and do 2 yolks. That should be done. Going, and we're going to go ahead and add our 1/2 cup of sugar. Before we get to that, let's preheat our oven to 300. Okay, let's go ahead and get this a good mix. Okay, now that this is almost together, we are going to go ahead and add our cup of milk slowly and start mixing in it. As well with our 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Then we are going to go ahead and add our 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla. I like a lot of vanilla. And a pinch of salt also. And we are then going to go ahead and drain our custard just to make sure there's no lumps or clumps going into our mold. Strain through. Pour these into our mold. As you can see, the caramel has set already. It is all hard. Let's go ahead and give it a few more minutes just because it still feels a little hot. We'll be right back. Okay, let's go ahead and pour these in. You can hear that sizzling. We're going to go ahead and put this into our roasting pan just because we have to go ahead and do some water on there. Go ahead and pour that in just about for it to cover them halfway. Does that look like halfway or more?
I think a little more.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to go ahead and cover them with aluminum. Then place them in the oven. we're going to go ahead and keep that in there for about 30 minutes. Okay, the creme caramel are finally out. It did not work at 300. I did have to switch up the temperature to 350. Instead of cooking them for 30 minutes, they ended up cooking for almost an hour. So now I went ahead and covered them up with aluminum, and we are going to place them in the fridge and let them chill for about 4 hours. There we go. Okay, welcome back. We had a quick intermission. I needed to go to work, but we're back now. Here is the final result of our creme caramel. I went ahead and took out the edges with the knife to try to soften it. I did take it out a few minutes ago, so let's go ahead and tip it over. No, I think it should work. It's pretty soft. I just don't want to bang it on here. Oh. There we go. This is how it came out. Let's go ahead and do a taste test. It low-key looks really good. That tastes delicious. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.